the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout or they check him out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The Wolverines come to the line in a hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
You bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Powerful offense is back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. The 30, at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. A huge defensive score. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got it for a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Muscles past the defender. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. One final play before the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
And the Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
He makes it up for the run. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs. It's Hill. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The squib kick is corralled back inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. He finds some space. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to...
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Tailback takes the handoff again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. The receiver snags it. It's complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. And they got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. And the Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense really clicking. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Boy, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. Pays off in a big way here, right? because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up, and it opens them up for an easy touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He gets loose. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. In the clear at the 25. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive game to get things started here in the second half.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Look out, room to run here. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Here comes a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Keeps it on the draw. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And here's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Almost intercepted. He caught it and could not stay inbounds. Incomplete. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead,
breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 20, at the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The short completion of the tight end. Breaks into the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
We'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Michigan 42, Oregon 35.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! And tackled there by the defense.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive. We started at 28. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They're going to run it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Really good job here of